Hola amigos de cine, yo soy Luifer y paso el día de hoy por acá para compartir con ustedes una gran entrevista que realizamos con dos de las protagonistas de la nueva serie de Starzplay Run the World, quienes nos contaron acerca de la producción, acerca de cómo llegaron a unirse a este elenco de mujeres que van a protagonizar esta gran producción. Estuvimos hablando pues con Amber Steven y con Corbin Reid acerca de esta nueva serie y pues antes de pasar a la entrevista les voy a compartir un poquito acerca de la producción para que estén más conectados acerca de las preguntas que les realicé a estas grandes actrices y para que estén un poquito también conectados con la serie. Ambientada en Harlem, Run the World reúne a un grupo de mujeres entre los 30, los mejores, inteligentes y más divertidos años. Cuenta la historia de un grupo de mujeres afroamericanas, las mejores amigas y realmente leales entre ellas que trabajan, viven y se divierten en Harlem mientras luchan por dominar el mundo. Cada una de ellas atraviesa altibajos profesionales, conexiones y desamores que las hacen reflexionar sobre quiénes son y hacia dónde van. En esencia es un programa femenino sin disculpas sobre la amistad envidiable y no solo sobrevivir, sino prosperar juntas. Bueno, ahora sí, luego de haber visto este pequeño resumen que les compartí, pasemos a ver la entrevista.
Well, my name is Luis Vergara. I'm from Colombia, from Revista Cine. Well, my first question would be, what made you say, yes, I want to be part of this production?
Well, for me, I read the script not knowing which character they had me in mind for, but I immediately loved all four of the women. And I related to all of them in different ways. I wanted to see and learn more about them. I thought they were hilarious. The script just had so much life in it. And I was excited to maybe have an opportunity to be a part of something like that with, the story of four Black women living their best life unapologetically in their 30s in Harlem. All of those things sounded great. And then when I met with Lee, Davenport, the creator, and Yvette Lee Bowser, and got to know them and really learned more about their vision for what this show would be, there was no turning that down. I mean, they just were so smart, and the vision that they had was going to be so fun and fresh and necessary.
Yeah, and just to like Amber's point, I feel like when I read the script, the characters were written, all of them were written with such complexity, and I could really see myself in all of the women. I think like my experience as an actress, a Black actress in Hollywood, a lot of the stuff that I read, the Black women are often like in these trope roles where they're sort of one-dimensional, or they're playing someone's best friend, or like a detective or something else. But these women are written like women that I know. I mean, they're badasses, and they're ambitious and all this stuff, but they're also like making mistakes, and they're, having like weak moments, and they're superhuman. They're written as superhuman characters, not superhuman like with superpowers. that actually would maybe be like a cool like next level
Compliment. Yeah, that would be a good compliment. Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, that's the complexity is what.
So do you think this is more like a drama, or is more like a comedy, or maybe a combination? What do you think?
I definitely think the show is a comedy. There are, dramatic moments, but it's really just authentically real. They're just real moments that are happening in the show. We're not trying to like create the drama for the suspense of it all. Like, it's not that kind of show. We're here to have a really good time and show the fun that these women are having in their lives.
Amazing. Well, this show is about reinvention and what it's meant to adapt and how to evolve when you are in your late 20 and 30. How related do you feel with this idea, with this concept?
I mean, I saw myself in Sandy, but all of the characters. So I think, or if it wasn't me, then I saw someone that I know. So I think it's super relatable. I think this idea of like going after what you want in life is like, that's what we all want, right? Like we want to be brave enough and strong enough to like ask for what we want, ask for what we need, and also just do it without apologizing for it. So, yeah, I think it's relatable.
So, well, this show is also about friendship. I would like to know if did you know each other before the show, or how is your relationship behind the cameras?
Well, I can say Brisha and I have known each other for a really long time, for probably over 10 years now, but only socially, like we've hung out a few times. We've had dinner before with some other like, small group of girlfriends and stuff, but we've never worked together. But, we have each other's phone numbers. So when I got approached with this show and I was told that they were considering Brisha to play another role, I immediately texted her and I was like, are you going to do this show? Because if you do it, I'll do it. Because I already knew like I want to work with Brisha one day. She's so much fun. She's so talented. And then so the two of us were cast, and then we had to do chemistry reads to find the other two women. And Corbin came in next. She was in the next group of people and she was reading for two different characters, but as soon as I met her, I was like, well, she's one of the homies. Like she fits right in. She's, and then Andrea came in, and once the three of us were cast, and then we were trying to find our Ella, and it was just, there were several actresses that came through, but it was like when Andrea came in the room, the show was complete. It just felt like, okay, we've all known each other for a long time. Even after our chemistry read, we all rode down the elevators together and walked to our cars together, still talking like we've known each other for years, and hoping that she gets the job, because it was like, this just felt so great and how exciting it all was. So it was, you can't fake that. It just felt, it was real from the beginning.
Well, for sure, a lot of women can feel like a connection with the show and with your characters. What would be like the message do you want to share with this woman that maybe are feeling this connection with your character and with the show?
Well, I think I know something. Lee originally created this show because she felt like there were stories that were lacking that were showing like the Black female experience. Like there was this whole narrative going on in our culture, like about 10 years ago, where it was, ambitious women, can they really have it all? Like, can you have the career and the happy, romantic relationship? It's really one or the other. And she was like, whose life is that? She's like, I don't know anyone who's like that. All my friends are going after what they want, and they're in like great relationships with men who support them or women who support them, whatever. Just you can have it all in this world. There's enough space for all of us to thrive. And I hope that people really find that in this show, and it feels exciting and inspiring to them that you can have everything you've wanted in life. You don't have to make concessions.
Well, thank you so much for your time and for your answers.
Bueno, espero que esta entrevista les haya gustado mucho y les haya compartido la información necesaria para ir directamente a Starzplay a iniciar a ver esta nueva producción que seguramente va a ser muy divertida para todos ustedes. Y pues obviamente si les gustó este video, no olviden darle like y compartir, y por supuesto suscribirse a nuestro canal para seguir conectados con más contenido y más cosas que estamos creando semanalmente para todos ustedes. Recuerden que nos encuentran en todas nuestras redes sociales como @revistaacine. Muchísimas gracias por seguir conectados con todo nuestro contenido y nos vemos en un próximo video. Chao, chao.